Hi, welcome to my channel. So today this is what we'll be making. This is a casual gown for a 3 to 4 years old. So this is my material. I folded it into two and I got 16 inches for the length, and for this width I got 40 inches. So this is another stripe. This is 45 inches by length and 4 inches width. All right, so I'll fold my material now into two like this, and I will cut out this length 11 inches, and the width should be 7 to 8 inches. So it depends on how big your baby is. So 7 to 8 inches is okay for what I'm making. So this is the shoulder. I will be doing 5 inches because the shoulder is 10 inches. So 5 inches is divided into two of it. I will come down by 3.5 inches, though I'll still remain the half inch that I always and turn it. So I'll come in by 2.5 inches and I'll connect them together. Note that this is the front one we are cutting. This is the front. I'm not cutting both of them together. So I'll come down here by half an inch, and that will be for the shoulder slant, half an inch. And from that half an inch, where the half an inch stop, I'll come down by 5 inches, and that will be my armhole. So right here, I will cross check my shoulder divided by 2, which is 5 inches, so that I can draw a straight line from the shoulder. And then I'll get the half of this 5 inches, which is 2.5, and I will just curve out my armhole from there. Just curve it out like this. And now here, you're going to take what you want. Me, I will use 7 inches because my baby is not that big. But if your baby is big, please use 8 inches. So you check here and make sure it's the same thing you got, and then you cut it out. All right, so that's 7 inches. You know, 7 plus 7 is 14, right? And if you times it by 4, that is 28 inches. So you measure your baby and know what you get so that you know the width you're using. So I folded another one that is 1 inch wider than the one I just got. So this part, I extended it by 1 inch. Can you see? Can you see where I place it? So just extend your own by 1 inch. So when I'm cutting, I'll cut this side equal, but this neck will not be the same. So from this starting point, from where the shoulder of the first one started, I'm going to come down by just 2 inches, and I will mark it, then connect it to meet this normal neckline of the front so that I will cut it out. So cut it out and make it straight. All right, so now you're going to notch this extension so that when you're sewing it, it will be easier for you. Just notch it, notch where the extension started, that 1 inch you added. All right, so bring in this bigger one, and then you're going to fold it down parts like this and sew it on a straight line. And after folding it, you turn it like this, and now you're going to gather it. So you just gather it like this while you sew, or you go and do your normal gathering. Do the same thing with the other one, and now you're still going to do it with this small one. Fold it one part like this straight down, turn it over, and then you gather this up. The same thing you do with those two big ones, do it with this one. All right, so this is what you should have after doing it. This is the two big one, and this is the small one. All right, so after doing this, you introduce this one. So remove the front now. Now this back, from this neck opening, you're going to come down by 4 inches. Mark it. Now you're going to come in by 1 inch. Just from that place, that 4 inches stop. Then you're going to sew it on your sewing machine. So after sewing, this is what you should have. Now you go and iron it. Iron it open like this. Can you see? Open it very well, iron it. And if you have your overlocking machine, just weave it immediately so that you can sew it like this and sew it out. After sewing it, you join the shoulders. Join the shoulders, and after joining the shoulders, you cut a strap that you use and pipe the neck and the armhole. So this is how I'm going to cut this stripe. I cut it on angle shape so that it can stretch. You understand? But if you don't have enough material, you can cut straight. And this, the wideness of my strap is 1 inch. 1 inch. Now I'm going to use it to pipe the neck, the two shoulders, that is armpits. And for the neck width, make sure you fold it in like this before you start sewing. And at the end too, make sure you fold it in at the end part. So after sewing it, you're going to notch it very well, notch including the armpits. So what I have here is 1.5 meters of fabric, but I didn't exceed everything. Just watch my hand. Fold it like this and go and sew it round. So at the end of the day, I use just 1 yard for this project. So at this center front that you notch, come out by 4 inches. You can still do the same thing to the other side at the same time. So now you're going to mark a straight line. When you get to this shoulder, divide whatever thing you have there into two and mark it. That will be your straight line, right? So at this down part, this back too, come out by the same 4 inches and mark it on a straight line. Now after marking it on a straight line, you go ahead and notch it. So do the same thing to the left side, but for me, this is how I'm going to do it. I will just pick up this center front, and then I'm going to arrange it very well so they are equal. I will notch it too. So the same thing with the back. Then after doing it like this, I will still use my chalk and make it straight so that I can see where to sew from. Now that small one, make it into two like this to get the center front. Now when you get the midpoints like this, just notch it. Now that place you notch will stay on that shoulder you have joined. This shoulder, now that is where you're going to place it. And then go and arrange it very well on that straight line you have marked and sew it straight. Can you see? After sewing it straight like that, use this velvet strap and cover that rough edges. It's that simple. This velvet strap, just buy it from your tailoring material shop. I bought it, a yard is 300 naira. So you just join this one. So when joining, remember to push in that your ruffles inside and then join it. Now after joining it, this is what you have. Fold it into two like this. Arrange it very well, pushing those ruffles inside. Don't sew on top, oh. Push it inside like this. So arrange it very well. Now use your half an inch, sew it from your armhole to the down, and do it to the other parts too. And that will bring us to the end of this tutorial. When you turn it out, go ahead and iron it. Put your hook and eye here. Hook and eye is that hook at back of your bra. Hook and eye, so, and that is the end. Thank you very much for stopping by. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe. I love you. See you in my next one. Bye.